Women live a harder life than men in 2024?
Wait, can I?
Yes, I like.
How
listen,
so?
I have advantages as a woman,
Yes.
Exactly.
but disadvantages too. Like,
What disadvantage do you have?
I don't want to get into it because it's too personal, you know, and then I don't want to talk about my fucking trauma on the internet and for y'all to judge.
The answer is there's no disadvantages. Women
There
have
is so many disadvantages,
No,
bro.
there's not. Women have every
Listen.
single right and opportunity that men have, and they have more because they're females.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna tell you a personal experience, right? Listen, I left my job this summer, tried to find a new job at a restaurant. You know what happened?
What?
I was a stripper before that. I was like, I'm tired of doing whole shit. I'm tired of being a stripper. I was doing both, being a stripper and working at a restaurant.
Oh, so you made a choice. Good.
But listen, it's not that easy because when I quit my restaurant because my supervisor, he was getting up, he was Cuban like me, and he started thinking it was my dad trying to pinch me and like scream at me every shift. And I was like, bro, you're not my dad. Like, we're from the same country, but you're not my dad. I'm leaving this job because you're getting like assaulting me physically during my job. Try to find another job, and my boss, he tried to sleep with me every night, trying to Netflix and chill with me. I said, I don't want to Netflix and chill with you. And it made my life a hell, bro. Like, everything I did at the job, he was like, you're doing wrong. And I was like, all that because I don't want to fuck you at night, bro. I had to leave my job because my boss trying to sleep with me, bro.
See, so here's the thing. You I don't know if you realize your entitlement, like, of the couple things that you mentioned. So you said first you had the choice to be a stripper or not. So you were making money.
No, I was a stripper the whole time. I'm doing both.
But can men be strippers and make money like that?
Yes.
Hell no.
No, they can't.
I'm so sorry.
Men make more money as a stripper.
How many times have you been to a male strip club?
No.
Never.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So just stop.
The gay are the best customers, bro. The gay male make the most
That's
money
not the point I'm
as
trying to make here.
escorts. Like, bro.
The point I'm trying to make
Even
is you're so
trannies
privileged
and
you don't even understand that your own story is showing your privilegedness.
We're privileged.
Like you literally said, oh yeah, I was a stripper before and I didn't want to do it anymore. Not realizing that the fact. Can you be quiet when I'm talking?
Okay,
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, man. She's
Like,
Cuban,
I listened to your entire sob story and I'm responding to it. Okay? So be quiet when I'm talking because I'm quiet when you speak.
Yeah.
All right? Because I have to listen to what the fuck you're saying so I can respond properly.
Facts.
So first, you don't even realize the entitlement and the privilege you have. You had the ability to be a stripper, which you can easily make 6 figures doing that job, by the way. That men don't have that opportunity. Then you talked about I was working at a restaurant, which, by the way, you probably beat out a bunch of male servers to get that position in the first place because they don't hire men as much as they do women because women are easier to hire as servers because they bring in more people. So then you're complaining, oh, I got this position because I was a woman, but now you're complaining that your boss tried to hit on you while you had that position because you're a female. Can you beat out other men to get it? Like, I get it that it sucks that your boss tried to hit on you, but you wouldn't have had that job had you not been a woman. So at least you got the opportunity. See, you're so privileged you don't even understand how privileged you are.
Okay, so
everything
I got
you're
the
complaining
opportunity
about,
to get
men
like
can't even get those opportunities.
Say that work, like what?
Also,
you're missing the fact that your entire story exists and you had the privileges that you had because you're a female. Men wouldn't even have had these opportunities that you're complaining about.
You know how much a male stripper makes? You know how much a male escort makes? You know how much, in my work, where I work, there was as much as female as there were men. So, I mean, you wasn't there. So, I mean, I told you my story. It's okay. You feel like...
Are you seriously telling me that male strippers make as much as female strippers?
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Gay customers are the best customers for other men. Like, they love to pay other men.
In comparison to how much women make, it's not even close.
How many male strip clubs are there versus how many female strip clubs are there?
Just go on the website and look at the pricing of a man escorting and look at the pricing of a woman escorting and then talk to me later.
What do you think there are? Do you think there's more male escorts or female escorts?
Be honest.
There are more female escorts because guys don't want to be gay.
Hold on. So if
in
there's
my
more,
country, Cuba,
let's use logic.
Guys turn gay just
let's
for
use
money.
logic. Stop. Let's use logic. If there's more female escorts than male escorts, what does that mean?
Listen.
No. Answer the question. If there's more male escorts than female escorts, what does that mean?
What? If there's more male escorts than female?
No, if there's more female escorts than male escorts, which you just literally said, why?
Do you know history? Do you know the prostitution is the first job in history?
And it was women. Good
and
job.
And it was women, of course.
Okay.
Who got the idea though? Who got the idea?
Okay.
Who's the first pimp of history? I want to know that because he was the one backing the whole time.
You're not answering the question. If there are more female escorts than male escorts, that clearly means there's a bigger market for female escorts, right? There's a
Because
demand.
most people are straight. Duh.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that if there's a bigger market for female escorts, that means that females dominate and they make more money than men do. But like what you're saying, there's male escorts. Okay, that's a minority of the population, extremely small.
Because they don't want to turn gay for money. If they wanted to turn gay for money, they would make more.
I gotta be the counter argument. I know male escorts, they make no money. They
For
make no
real?
money. No money. None.
Then
They
should
all
change
get a new
jobs.
job.
Jobs that
I'm not
men
going
get.
to.
You're just talking about one industry. Like if you
Yeah.
work in finance, like men have to go out with
Exactly.
their clients. If they got drunk, they go to party. They are like super cool. They are just attending their clients. But if a woman gets drunk in the party or she flirts with some of the clients, she's like the whore. She gets judged. She's not ready to be a boss. So like, it's another industry.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
definitely a lot
depends.
of
Okay,
industry.
well,
But I feel
so
like
are you
it's-
trying to say that women are disadvantaged in finance?
Probably, at least in South
Probably?
America.
Okay, well,
It's
I don't
another
know this
context.
politics in South America, but what I will say is that in America, women have all the advantages. And a job like finance that's male dominated, they're going to be more likely to hire women. They prefer women because they want to diversify the workplace.
Can we say
Yeah,
how men get
in
paid
a
more
starter
though?
position, but
Men
not
get
in a
paid
boss
more though if
position.
they're in that
What
job.
do you mean men get paid more?
Men do get paid more if they're in that job.
Men get paid more because they deserve more. Women deserve less.
Yeah, thanks.
Women work. And no. I wrote a whole fucking book on this shit. Like women work less hours. They take more vacation.
What if
Okay.
it's different though?
They go
Because
into
we
jobs.
deserve.
They go into job industries that pay less in general. They get degrees in worthless shit.
Right, but
And the reason why women earn less on average is because women work jobs a lot of the times that aren't
what
infrastructure
if I was
based.
in your field doing the same thing, but you're getting paid more? Is that fair?
You have to ask
What are you
why.
talking about?
I'm saying.
What
if I have
field
a
are you
sa-
speaking about
Podcast.
specifically?
Let's say Podcasting. podcast, acting. Let's just say there's an actress. Let's say James Franco versus Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence is going to get paid less. Why is that? And they're doing the same. It's a fact. Just an answer. It's a fact. Men
No.
get paid more.
No. Men get paid more because
In
they
the same
deserve more.
field, too.
No.
By what?
When you actually, because here's the thing.
It's just okay.
Okay, if we're gonna have this argument on the wage gap, can you tell me what the wage gap is?
There's no specific wage gap because I don't know
in
what
general,
we're
it's
talking
70.
about. It's
Yeah,
just in general that
Okay,
I
that what?
watched I watched a TED talk about it.
Great.
There's multiple things I watched about it.
Okay. So
Don't do me. Don't do me.
Yeah, I'm asking you, what is the
Don't do
wage
me
gap
though.
then?
Don't do me though.
Don't do
I'm
you what?
telling you, but you're kind of
No,
making me feel stupid.
he's telling you.
Okay.
Your facts
Alright,
are TED
so
Talk.
he is going to
Well,
do
They're
Chris,
not
you're
just
living
TED
in the
Talks. I said
backseat
I've watched
thought.
that and multiple
Alright.
other things, and I've
Okay.
read articles.
Okay.
Okay,
So tell us
articles.
what the wage gap is since you've seen these different media sources.
I'm pretty
There's-
sure it's 70 cents on the dollar.
Okay. Where does that come from?
You can Google it.
No,
I
no,
could be wrong,
but I'm
honestly.
asking you, where does that come from?
Based
Do you know
on
where it comes
like
from?
an ancient patriarchal system.
My friend, I have a question for you.
No, actually, where it comes from is it comes from all working men versus all working women on the 40-hour work week. It doesn't account for degrees held, hours worked, experience,
Overtime.
any of that stuff. It just takes all working women versus all working men. But if you don't account for these things I just mentioned, obviously we can't compare it because it's apples to oranges. The reason why women earn less a lot of the times is because women get degrees in things that don't matter or pay less in general. They work less hours. They take more vacation time. They're more likely to work in industries that don't pay as much. Women don't want to do heavy labor, manual labor jobs that pay more a lot of the times. They want air-conditioned office space type work. In general, this is why women earn less than men. They don't go into industries that pay more.
So
That's
I'm
why.
saying the
I think
ones
also
that get in the
pregnancy.
same
So that's
industry.
so women.
That's
It's not
what I'm
that it's not
saying.
that women get paid less. It's that
Nah.
women choose to go into careers that pay them
And
less.
also, they don't ask for more when they're on the job.
And what if they
take-
do? Taraji P. Henson just did an interview. She literally just did
wow.
one.
Hold on.
wow.
She stayed in the industry knowing full
knowing-
well she wasn't getting paid the same. Whose fault is that?
Now she's starting to complain. That's what I'm saying.
But-
it's
but
our fault.
again,
Period. But we're still getting
hold on.
paid less.
They don't fight for higher pay. That's the problem.
Right. And then we do. Guess what happens?
No. Men say, you know what? I want more money. I'm going to ask for it. It's
And
simple.
then
Men are less agreeable. Like that's another factor too that determines how much you earn. Women are less likely to fight for higher wages. That's another component. But the point I'm trying to make is
Perfect. I
it's
agree
a-
with that. There you go.
That's true.
But
I agree
also,
with that.
I think
No,
we
no, no, you're-
unconsciously choose like a less paid job because like when we were kids, like men get to play like construction games and stuff. Women have to play like
Barbie. Uh,
Nursing
Barbies.
jobs.
Yeah, salon.
hold on. We got an engineer in the house. She chose that. So that's a shitty excuse. It's just that women
But she
choose to
don't
go
get
into
paid
certain
less.
professions because they don't want to work certain jobs. Women don't want to do science, technology, engineering, and math. They want to do more social work. They want to be involved with people. They don't want to deal with things, which is fine. But what I'm saying is that if it's you don't get paid less because you're a woman, you get paid less because of your personal choices. Women make personal choices a lot of times that hurt their bottom line when it comes to earning more money. It's not that women get paid less based on their gender. They get paid less based on their choices.
And math is hard, by
Can
the
we
way.
talk about the vacational?
Real quick.
Is that including pregnancy and maternity leave
That's good.
as well?
Yeah.
That's a choice, though.
Maybe because she has more
That's
movies.
a choice. Maternity leave is a choice. 9 months.
Who chooses who has kids on Earth?
Huh?
Who chooses if a child is born? Men or women?
Women.
Oh,
Ultimately.
Men they
Okay.
don't
But
want to
if
put
we
condom
if
first
we
of all.
didn't
So if you-
choose to have children, how would we all exist?
that's not the point. You're making the argument that women get paid less because of having kids and they're penalized. But what I'm saying is that women have the ultimate choice if they want to have children or not. Men have
What?
no paternity rights. Women have all the paternity rights. So it comes back to choice.
So guys,
Men don't have
everybody
any
use a plan
paternity
B.
right.
If you got pregnant right now by a
Everybody
man,
use a
who
plan
chooses the abortion? You or him?
Listen,
Answer the question. You or him?
We're talking
Because if you're
about
gonna make a nonsense
existence here.
argument like that, oh, but niggas don't have condoms. Okay, guy gets
they
you
don't
pregnant.
want to put a condom and they
Okay,
come on your
but
pussy.
it-
your pussy.
But
what the fuck?
But who-
They do put on
Oh,
purpose.
who chooses the abortion though? Who chooses the abortion? You or him?
My nigga, like sometimes.
Answer the fucking question. Who chooses the abortion? You or him? I'm not your nigga. Answer the fucking question.
Listen. Sometimes,
We
guys, they can
do.
get into your head to say, "I'm gonna take care of the
Who-
kid. I'm gonna raise
Who
the
makes
kid,"
the final
and it's
decision?
not true. And
Who
then
makes
the
the
girl
final
is
decision?
stuck with the
Who
baby.
makes the final decision? You or him?
I
We
think it's
do,
both.
No,
Both.
no, because
We
you,
do.
he can say, "I'll take care of the baby" and give you the biggest sob story. At the end of the day, you choose if you're gonna have the child or not.
It's your body.
It's
My
your
friend,
body,
I
your
have
choice.
a question for you.
Your body, your choice.
Does he own you?
So you cannot make that argument.
I have a question for you, my friend.
Again, see, here's the thing. You guys want to take female accountability out of everything. I'm telling you it's a choice. You guys are saying, but it's because I'm a woman. No, being a female gives you even more ability to choose. If you choose to make certain decisions, guess what? You might get paid less because of it.
Didn't they
Sir,
put
we
the
create
abortion
life.
illegal in the state
the-
in
we're the
America,
reasons
bro?
why
They
we're
just
all
put
It's still
here.
legal in
illegal.
almost half the country.
I
It's
don't
still legal.
understand that.
Bro, they just put
And
some.
I think it's legal in Canada because you guys are super liberal over there.
Yeah, it is
Especially
legal.
Montreal.
It is super
So
legal
what are you
in
complaining
Canada.
about?
I'm not. I wasn't even complaining about abortion, bro.
You just made a whole argument for it.
Listen, I tell you a story.
No, just stop. No more stories.
I tell you
Hold
something.
on. Hold on.
I tell you another story.
Stop. Real
I
quick.
don't tell you a story. I
No,
ask you a
no,
question.
stop.
Real quick.
I just want to ask
Wait,
you
no,
a question.
hold
We'll
on.
have you ask your question after
You
this
mentioned
part.
two actors, right?
I seen
And
that.
the comparison. Chris, bring it up real quick.
Yep.
Look at the difference. She makes way more money than James Franco does.
That was just an example.
So you're wrong.
That was wrong.
So you're
And
wrong.
secondly, hold on.
Like I
Huge
look
good
up
point
their
to
net
make, right?
worth. Like I look up
You're
their net
done.
worth.
You're done. You're done.
Yeah, you're
Go
done,
ahead.
bro.
I was
You're
gonna
done.
say that I don't
You're
think
done, bro.
men.
Yo, shut the
Guys,
court.
I was
She's
gonna say
talking.
that I don't think men have an easier life than women, and I don't think women have an easier life than men. I think it depends on what you're talking about.
Hmm.
For example, men don't have periods. They don't
Yeah.
have menopause. They don't have
Hormones.
the same type of bodily pains that women go through.
Please preach.
I mean, we go through
No, sorry.
pains.
Go ahead.
But I think there's like pros and cons to like
Yeah, for
both
sure.
being a
Both
woman,
sides.
There's
a
issues
man
for
and a
both.
woman. So I don't think it's fair to say that men have it like
It's
men
also
have it
apples to
harder.
oranges.
Question for you. She does work and you're studying, right? You made a choice to study for engineering degree, right? She made a choice to whore on the street. Was that-
Listen,
well, hold on.
I was never good
Was
at
that not a
school.
choice?
I never had a chance.
No, hold on. Was that not a choice that you made? That she made?
They kicked me out of school.
I
I, didn't
think,
take
like,
a chance.
I also think
Bro.
when you're growing up, your environment influences where you go in life and what you do.
It can if you allow it to.
In certain
Yeah, it does
circumstances.
if you allow it to.
So whose fault
And
is that ultimately?
I also think that due to the internet
Mhm.
and everything that we have accessible to us,
Mhm.
everyone almost has like the same amount of like everyone can access knowledge.
Yes. So what is it ultimately? A choice, right?
Yes.
It's not a
Thank
choice
you.
if they kick you out of school. They kicked me out of like 3 schools.
Whose fault is that? That's your fault.
Yeah.
Nigga.
If you got kicked out,
Goddamn.
hold on. If you got kicked out of 4 schools, whose fault is that? The schools or
3
yours?
schools. 3 or 4
the
schools.
fuck?
Whose fault is it if
I
you got kicked
fucking
out of 4
tried to
schools?
learn, bro. I'm not good. At least I tried, bro. I keep going back. I'm
You're
still
a
studying
victim.
right now.
If you got
mindset.
kicked out of 4 schools,
I'm
Damn.
not saying I'm a victim.
There's
I'm just
something
saying
wrong
I'm
with
not.
you.
I'm just not meant for school. Listen, I
if
have
you
a
got
question
kicked
for
out of
you,
4
bro.
schools, if you got kicked out of 4 schools, it's not the schools, it's you. Like, you're the problem. You're the
Bro,
common
I-
denominator here. You're
I
the
try
problem.
to go to school, bro. They kick me out.
They don't kick you out of school for just being sucking at school. Like, they'll gladly take your money, etc. You were probably a disruptive. You probably had behavioral issues. You might have started fights. They
never
don't kick you out of
fight.
school for no reason. They just don't.
Could I ask you a question?
Yeah, well, in a second here. But
Okay.
to answer your thing, again, the reason why I say women have an easier life than men do is because women have the privilege of they can go into sex work, they could be a stripper, they can do whatever they want to do, they can go into school and be educated. Men, we don't have that choice. We must become successful or else society doesn't give a fuck about us. Women have the privilege of they could stay at home, they could find a man to rescue them. We don't get that.
Yeah, we
so
do.
what I'm saying is that if you're a man, you're only respected and loved as long as you provide something. If you're a woman, you can find someone to love you even if you don't provide anything. That's the difference.
I have a question.
That's why
Hold on.
men
Choose first.
have a harder life than women do in
think I need
2024.
a
Way more. And then the wage gap has been debunked a million times. Women get paid less because they deserve less, and I gave you the numbers before. Working less hours, working less stressful jobs, working jobs that pay less in general, not being as agreeable, being too agreeable with wages, not getting into certain industries. Women get paid less simply because they make bad choices when it comes to career decisions and what they want to major in. And on top of that, women dominate college attendance. So explain to me how more women are in college than ever before. And college is a big predictor on how much money you earn, yet they still earn less than men or this wage gap thing. It doesn't exist. And then when you actually equate same women, same men, same degrees held, same education, same company, women actually earn more. They did this at Google.
Yes, you do.
So if you actually compare apples and apples, women make more money than men do when you actually account for experience, education, everything else. The wage gap myth is a lie.
So,
Go ahead.
And
so I work
bucket
in an
source.
office.
And then you were just flat out wrong with the acting thing.
Yeah, terribly
Oh, yeah,
wrong.
you're
Like just
wrong.
Way
flat
off.
out off. Like
Way off.
Okay, how about you just look up someone else? George Clooney
No,
and
no,
Jennifer
no, no.
Lawrence.
You brought it up.
Bam.
No, you
She
brought it
talk
up.
George
about
Clooney and
one
who?
movie.
George-
She
hold on,
talk
George
about
Clooney and
movie
who?
contract, not the
Oh,
whole
hold on.
career.
George Clooney and who?
Let's do two more.
Just said that.
George Clooney and who?
Who else?
I just said Jennifer Lawrence and George Clooney. Obviously, James Franco and Lane.
Okay, how many
Oh,
how many
he-
films has George
Why
Clooney
you
been
brought
in?
him up then?
Because it's an example. I didn't think y'all were gonna be specific.
Oh, yeah,
It's an
well, don't
example.
have shit that you don't know.
If you're talking about a topic, you should be specific.
Come on, man.
You just making arguments you don't even know.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
You it's not.
I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
Y'all can look up another person.
You're just wrong, bro.
I
Just
think
accept.
she was
Just take
talking
the L.
about a movie
hold
contract,
up,
not
man.
the whole
Just hold
career.
the L, bro. Like, because the thing is, like, this isn't
can
like
talk about different
like a thing where we're gonna let
careers,
you sit here and say some shit that's not right, and then like, oh, I'm gonna stand on that. No,
I
you're
just
fucking
said it
wrong.
was wrong.
Clear.
I just said it was wrong.
Stand on business and speak to the mic, actress.
No, now it's wrong. So now you.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
admit
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
You're wrong
didn't
now.
say it was
You are
wrong. I just
triggered.
said it was a comparison.
Okay.
You were loud and proud earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're proud.
So-
Will I be
Hold on,
allowed
shit.
my
Good question.
question?
Y'all are so funny.
Yeah, you.
No, it was
Okay.
like you try to make a claim and it wasn't
It
true.
was an example. It was never that serious.
It's a bad example.
Shit, question real quick.
Never that serious.
Yeah,
Yes.
bad example.
So all of you that's in here doing production and podcasting, you guys all graduated college as well, yes? Because you asked us all the same questions. So you all graduated college, yes?
Not all of us. No.
All of us.
Not all of you.
No.
All right, awesome. So my question to you is, if we decided to go on a riot, women, all of us, women, and just
Sure.
decided to take Plan Bs, because you said it's our option.
Yeah,
You
it is.
said it,
Yeah.
right?
It is.
If we decided to take Plan Bs and just abort every child in 2024 and years coming on,
Yep.
certain men that are, important, bring importance to this world. Presidents, leaders, world leaders, speech talkers, men. If we decided to just cancel out and just decided end every race, every gender, no females, no males, no more. We decided cancel it out. You don't think that maternity leave is important? You don't think that taking a break for 9 months to raise a child or getting close to the labor day of delivering a child, you don't think that that's important at all? So when you're talking about vacational leave for females, you don't think that none of that is important? Your feet is hurting. You could be working all the way up to 9 months. My mom, for example, when she had my sister, she worked all 9 months until her feet got swollen and decided to put in maternity leave a couple of days before she delivered her child. She didn't ask for it a month before. She asked a couple of days. She worked because she knew she had to provide for the child.
Shelter her, by the way.
Exactly. The father was away. She handled her business. So you're saying that vacational leave, maternity leave, even if they ask for it, the 9th month of delivering the child is not important.
Jesus.
Number one, when I said women take more vacation time, it wasn't. I don't know what the fuck you guys clapping for because that she didn't make any points.
Because it
Yo.
makes
She didn't make
sense,
any
bro.
points at
It's a
all.
big point.
She make a
So-
big
It's a
point.
big
No,
point.
look,
If your
look.
feet are getting swollen
Look,
and you
look,
cannot walk,
Look,
and
when
your
I-
body
number
is
one,
giving
I
out.
think
Number
you're
one.
really intelligent, bro.
Number one.
All right.
Number one, when I said women take more vacation time, I meant as in like paid days off. I wasn't talking about maternity, number one. I was talking about just taking vacation in general and taking more days off. That's number one. Okay? And then as far as like maternity leave, etc., a lot of places have it where women still get paid during maternity leave and they even match it and they let the guys get some maternity leave paid as well. They do that. What I'm saying is this. If you choose to have a child and take time off of work, the company, right, their business, their job is to generate as much money as possible, not necessarily cater to you having a child because that's a personal choice that you make. They don't have to sit there and, like, their bottom line is more important than you having kids.
It's numbers.
Sorry. Okay?
It's numbers.
And here's the thing. A lot of companies will pay people when they're on maternity and paternity leave. They'll still pay them. So you can't sit there and argue morality when we're talking about capitalism and making money. Like you're trying to make the argument of like, oh, well, we got to have kids, blah, blah, blah. That's cool, but that's a personal choice that you make that you have to make a decision on. And the thing I'm trying to say is that women are the ones that ultimately decide if they want to have kids.
So we shouldn't have kids no more?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Let him finish, because I'm going to have a rebuttal.
But
Go ahead.
what I'm saying is that if you choose to have children,
Go, Queen.
that's your decision, and you have to deal with the consequences of said decision. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And then women take more time off on vacation time is what I was talking about when I said that they take more time off. So, again, women earn less because they deserve less most of the time. But if you actually account for men and women working the same job, same education, same experience, everything that actually matters, women actually make more than men.
Okay. So then you're talking about a business, right? So we're talking about money and what you want for your business. So you say, okay, we'll take out the gender of female being the ownership of a business. You say you're a man that owns a business, is the company and
I
their
didn't say that,
money.
but-
Or okay, no gender specification.
Okay.
So you own a business, right? And you realize, okay, it's not the business's fault if you want to take vacational leave to handle your children and your affairs, and you're a business. You can choose who you want to hire. So you could choose ultimately if you don't want to hire any women, right?
Not really.
Okay, you can't because of society.
There's labor
so you
laws in
gotta
place.
Understand
There's
what's
labor
going
laws
on
in
in
place that they can't do that.
Affirmative action.
Okay, so
Everything.
why is there no understanding? If there's labor laws, those labor laws were put in place because of the understanding that women have certain needs that need to be handled. They have kids. You say, oh, women need to be at home and take care of their kids. They're taking time to.
I never said that.
Okay,
And during the course of this discussion.
So what do you think?
Can I kind of argue?
You just like.
And then can I jump
I'm
in on
asking
this
what you
make
think.
no
conversation?
points.
I did.
No, you
You
didn't.
don't want to take
I
that
know
into
Because you're not making
consideration.
sense. This doesn't have to do with the
It
argument at stake. I'm
does.
simply saying that women earn less because they deserve less because
I
they
love
don't
it.
work.
This is your
They
podcast.
don't work the
Deserve the
same
men's
as
money.
men.
That's
Can
what
I
we
say
deserve.
They don't work the same as men. You're making the argument that
We have
there's a
multiple
wage gap.
jobs.
Hold on.
What?
We have multiple jobs.
Wait, can I
That
say
doesn't
something?
do
I think
anything.
girls, they
Look,
deserve the
again,
men's
there's
money.
labor laws in place that make it where you can't discriminate against women. What I'm saying is that it's actually in your favor more if you want to apply for a certain job. You said you're in IT, right? IT is male dominated. I guarantee if you applied for a job,
Not currently.
it's male dominated.
It is still.
Not
It's still-
currently.
it's still
I'm a
male
dancer.
dominated.
I told you.
Oh no, but you study IT.
Not
I'm talking
currently.
about IT.
I have my certs.
Okay.
Right.
But what I'm trying to say, though, is that let's say you decide to stop dancing and you want to get into IT. There's a high likelihood that you will beat out a more qualified applicant just by you being a female.
Yep.
Because of affirmative action and these labor laws where they want to go ahead and bring people in from different skin colors and different genders, etc. You're a black woman. You will get the job over a white guy any fucking day.
ASAP.
Even if you're less qualified. And this is in all different types of job industries. In engineering and law enforcement, they have female-only job application launchings where they go, we're only looking for women on this application process. Could you imagine if they did that only men? Women can't apply? They would never do that. But we have a bunch of different hire practices that allow for hiring women only. Totally okay. If you decided to go into IT right now, you would probably get over a more qualified applicant that's a guy.
No, he is accurate. There is a program for Amazon that allows women mainly women techs to enter.
Yeah.
I do understand what he's saying. But ultimately, I'm not talking about
So why do women earn less when they have all the opportunities? Why do they still earn less?
Because maybe they want more women in certain workforces.
No,
is what I'm saying. If there's less certain amount of gender, they're putting out incentives to have them come
How
in.
about we just have some accountability and we just say women don't want to work hard jobs?
Simple, done.
How about that?
It's just physically
How
harder
about women
for
don't want to
us.
do labor? Maybe women don't want to do construction.
that we
They don't
don't
want to do
want
any
to,
type
it's
of infrastructure jobs. They don't want to do
IT
jobs that are manually
I know
intensive.
construction woman.
Huh?
I know construction.
How
a
many
lot
you
of
know?
construction- Like 18.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Hella
18.
bitches that work in
Great.
construction in Wisconsin. It's a
Okay,
great job.
that's fantastic.
So
And then-
how
and then-
about
let me ask you
1%
this.
can be
Okay,
matters.
since
The
you like
1%
making
matters.
arguments, what?
The one you say all women. There's some 1%.
I never said all.
You say
I said
women.
a majority.
You
All
said
right,
I
James
said a
women.
majority. You argue in bad faith all the time. I guarantee those 18 women you know, how many guys are on the construction site versus men?
A lot.
Or sorry, versus
but
women.
there's some women that want to do good.
That's cool.
fucking
Majority
jobs.
don't wanna
Right.
do it.
But all I hear from you saying is not all women want to work. Women,
majority of women don't
okay,
wanna
well,
do
now
these jobs.
Okay, that's better instead of
They
women.
want to have
women,
long nails
women.
like you and do their hair and
I've
shit like
been-
that, and
I've
that's
been-
fine.
bro.
But what
I've
I'm
been
saying
trying to
is,
ask a question.
but what I'm
Feel
saying,
good on your back. What you
Huh?
talking about?
What?
Good on your back, all that. Massage your scalp.
that's not the point I'm trying to
Yeah.
make. I'm saying women want it. They don't want to do hard jobs. That's the truth.
Hold on.
It's not that we don't want to do hard
Wait,
jobs.
stop,
It's just
stop,
like
stop, stop. She's been
hard
waiting.
for
Go
us.
ahead.
Yeah, I just think that we're going very deep into arguments and topics that are very much, about the worldly ways. And I was thinking that if we could first go back to the question about the reality of the girlfriend and the smash and dash. For me, the reality was that two guys who
That's not what we're talking about right
I
now.
know, but two guys who had the same girl would clearly not want that girl to be qualified in that girlfriend position, which was one point. But also, I feel like it has a lot to come down to just plain up perception, consciousness, how aware you are and how you're not. So I feel like a lot of this conversation has to do with just things that are not on a different plane of consciousness where you're actually understanding a perspective from a woman's point of view. And I feel like if we kind of gear where we're going towards a platform where we can actually express those things, that would be
We do
really,
understand.
Can I say something?
Very well,
really
actually.
beneficial.
You're right.
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't have
No?
anything. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, not to be I don't know. I understand what you're saying, Myron. And everything you're saying is completely factual. I have seen the studies that say that women do make less because they choose the positions that just make less. And it's not that deep. I don't think he's trying to come for us or say that women aren't in those positions, but statistically speaking, I've seen the study and they just don't work the jobs that pay more. That's about it. It's just the reality of things.
And you can't sit there and say, I know 18 people that do construction, because cool. But the reality is, cool. That's a ridiculous argument.
I know 18 people.
In
New York?
If you, because it's all perspective. If you take these 18 women that you know, look at the job site that they're on and how many men are there compared to them. They might be 2 or 3 females on that job site, but there's hundreds of men. So what does that prove? That proves my point.
The
That a
employer.
majority of women don't want to go into these job fields
And it's
because
okay.
women don't
It's
like
okay.
doing laborious work. They don't like doing hard jobs, manual labor, etc. And that's fine. But here's the thing: if you're going to choose to go into professions that are not as hard, you're going to get paid less. It's a choice.
But so do you think
Women don't get paid less because of their gender. That's what I'm trying
I
to
just
stop
have
here.
a question. I've been trying
Because
to ask this
women-
question.
Stop.
There are two different things.
Because women
there.
always sit there, right? And I'm not going to let y'all have this argument where you guys are going to say, we get paid less because we're women. No, you get paid less because you make decisions and you also happen to be a woman. But if you decided to make decisions based on, okay, I want to make the most money possible, absolutely nothing holds you back from making
It's
as
so
much
hard
money.
as a woman.
Especially
If not-
now.
It's so hard as a woman. Listen, I have a question
What
for
are you talking about so hard as a woman?
Listen,
No,
can
no.
I ask my
Look,
question?
look,
No, it's her
All
turn.
you do is make excuses for why you're at where you're at.
You're a victim,
You have
by
a
the way.
loser mindset. You
I
literally
don't have a loser
You have a
mindset.
fucking loser mindset. It's everyone else's fault, not your own.
I never said it was
and here's the
everybody's
difference between
fault.
men and women, right? You can sit there and blame the schools for kicking you out. You can blame
I don't blame the school. I know I'm
restaurant
not a
for
good
being,
student. I
for
just
being
gave up on school.
assholes to you, whatever. But if I was if I took a guy and he said the same excuses that you gave, we would laugh at him. We'd be like, "Are you fucking stupid? You got kicked out of 4 schools? Yo, you're complaining about your restaurant manager wanting to sleep with you, bro. Just work the job. Wait, you had this opportunity to make $100,000 per year, but you fucked it up because you didn't want to do it no more. Like if it was a man, we would make fun of him for saying these excuses. But you're sitting here giving all these excuses, pointing at everybody else, complaining about the world
I'm
and
not
everything
pointing
else.
at anybody else. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you
are.
my experience.
You've not taken accountability for nothing, which is why you're at where you're at.
I said, I'm still at school. You said, why is this shit? Is she a whore on the street and she's an engineer? I said, cause I'm not good at school.
Yeah,
I know I'm not good at school.
We know.
I never said I was good at school, but
you made a
you want to
choice.
compare me to an engineer.
Yeah.
Since I was in 3rd grade, I wasn't good at school. I did my 6th grade twice. Like, my
Right.
nigga, I
You're
was
missing
never
the
good at
point.
school.
You're missing the point.
Can I ask my question? My question
I wasn't
is,
go to school either.
No.
my question is, do you love your mother, yes or no? Do you love your mom? Do you love your mom? Do you love your